Tupac Shakur's murder has remained one of the most notorious unsolved cases in modern music history. A rap legend whose voice echoed through the struggles of a generation, Tupac's life was tragically cut short in 1996 after a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. Despite the passage of nearly 30 years, his death continues to stir controversy, with new conspiracy theories and allegations constantly emerging. In recent months, a renewed wave of attention is focused on one man in particular, Sean P. Diddy Combs, long associated with Tupac's East Coast rival, the Notorious B.I.G. Diddy has now been thrust back into the spotlight with fresh claims suggesting he may have played a role in Tupac's death. In this video, we dive deep into the latest developments surrounding Tupac's murder, including the involvement of Keef D, accusations from Tupac's family, and Diddy's possible connection to one of music's darkest mysteries. The mysterious murder of Tupac Shakur in 1996 has haunted the music world for decades. Now, almost 30 years later, new allegations have reignited old suspicions about the involvement of one of hip-hop's biggest icons, Sean P. Diddy Combs. Is it possible that Diddy, a figure so pivotal in shaping hip-hop culture, could be tied to one of the most infamous murders in music history? Today, we unravel the latest updates and claims linking P. Diddy to Tupac's tragic death. Tupac Amaru Shakur, a revolutionary artist whose music transcended the boundaries of hip-hop, was fatally shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. He passed away 6 days later, leaving the world in shock and disbelief. At just 25, Tupac had become the voice of a generation, tackling issues like systemic racism, inequality, and gang violence. The infamous East Coast vs. West Coast feud, particularly between Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G., escalated tensions in the rap world. Tupac, signed to Death Row Records under Suge Knight, publicly accused Sean P. Diddy Combs and Biggie of being involved in a 1994 shooting at Quad Studios in New York, an incident that ignited this deadly rivalry. In the years following Tupac's death, various theories surfaced about who was responsible for his murder. Many believed it was retaliation for the 1994 shooting and his escalating war of words with Biggie and Diddy. Tupac's song Hit 'Em Up notoriously fueled the rivalry, in which Tupac not only insulted Biggie, but also claimed to have had an affair with Biggie's wife, Faith Evans. The rivalry culminated in what many viewed as a deadly endgame, the murders of both Tupac in 1996 and Biggie in 1997, just months apart. But despite decades of speculation, no arrests were made, and both cases remain unsolved to this day. Over the years, rumors swirled about Diddy's potential involvement in Tupac's murder. One of the most notable accusations came from former LAPD detective Greg Kading, who led a task force investigating the murders of both rappers. In his 2011 book, Murder Rap, Kading alleged that P. Diddy offered $1 million to gang members to kill both Tupac and Suge Knight. Kading's claims were based on a confession by Dwayne Keef D. Davis, a Compton gang member, who said his nephew, Orlando Anderson, shot Tupac as a part of a contract killing. Anderson, who was killed in 1998, had a well-documented altercation with Tupac just hours before the murder. Fast forward to 2024, and new claims have reignited the debate. In recent months, Tupac's family has publicly accused P. Diddy of orchestrating the hit on their son. These allegations gained momentum after the arrest of Keef D in connection with Tupac's murder in late 2023. Tupac's sister, Sakiwa Shakur, gave an emotional interview stating that justice has been delayed for far too long and directly naming Diddy as a key figure behind the conspiracy. This isn't the first time Tupac's family has sought accountability, but it's the first time they have pointed the finger so squarely at Diddy. Tupac's family and supporters argue that justice is long overdue. They believe that powerful figures in the music industry have concealed the truth for decades. Sakiwa Shakur stated, "We've always known there were powerful people behind my brother's murder. It's time the truth comes out." In the wake of these new allegations, Diddy has vehemently denied any involvement in Tupac's murder. His legal team has stated that these claims are baseless and defamatory. Diddy himself has remained largely silent on the matter, but his representatives have pointed out that no charges were ever filed against him, even during the height of the investigation in the late 1990s and 2000s. However, the resurgence of these allegations come at a time when conspiracy theories surrounding Tupac's murder have reached new heights, fueled by social media and the arrest of Keith D. Many wondering if the case could be reopened or if new evidence will emerge linking Diddy more directly to the crime. In 2023, the arrest of Keith D., who had previously admitted to being involved in the shooting, has been a major breakthrough in the case. Keith D's role as an accomplice in the murder, combined with his connections to Diddy, has added fuel to the fire. Authorities have reopened aspects of the case, but the legal proceedings have been slow. Keith D has reportedly been cooperating with law enforcement, providing additional details about the night of the shooting. These revelations could have far-reaching consequences not just for Keith D, but also for others implicated in the plot. Experts in criminal investigations in the hip-hop industry remain divided. Some, like Greg Kading, believe there is enough circumstantial evidence to suggest Diddy's involvement. Others argue that the lack of concrete proof and the passage of time make it unlikely that Diddy will ever face legal repercussions. Public reaction to the renowned allegations has been intense. Social media is ablaze with speculation, memes, and debates. Hashtags like #TupacJustice and #DiddyConspiracy have trended for weeks, with fans and conspiracy theorists alike weighing in. While some support the theory that Diddy was involved, others believe he has been unfairly dragged into the controversy due to his association with Biggie and the East Coast-West Coast feud. The court of public opinion is divided, but the noise surrounding the case is louder than ever. As we look into the future, one question remains: will there ever be definitive answers about who killed Tupac? With Keith D in custody and potentially revealing more details, there's a chance that long-awaited justice could be on the horizon. However, as with many cases this old, the risk of key witnesses being unwilling to testify or critical evidence being lost remains high. It's possible that we may never know the full truth, but the latest developments suggest we're closer than we've ever been. Tupac once rapped, "I ain't a killer, but don't push me." As the investigations continue, new revelations come to light. We can only hope that one day the full truth will emerge and justice will finally be served for one of hip-hop's greatest legends. The murder of Tupac Shakur has left an unhealed scar in the world of hip-hop, a wound that has festered for decades with unanswered questions and unresolved accusations. The new allegations emerging, especially from within Tupac's own family, the mystery surrounding his death feels closer to a breakthrough than ever. While Sean P. Diddy Combs denies any involvement, the arrest of Keith D has reignited hopes for justice. As we await further developments, one thing is clear: Tupac's legacy will live on, regardless of who is found responsible for his death. His music, his message, and his memory continue to inspire millions. What do you think? Will we ever know the full truth behind his murder? Or will this case remain unsolved forever? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on any further news about the investigation into Tupac's death.